Hey, Greg here. I got a really good question today. It says here, I was wondering about some specific exercises to focus on one's midsection. I feel like I've been doing crunches and sit-ups perhaps ineffectively for quite some time, but I see no change. This is a really good question, and it's a question that I get a lot. So the first thing to understand is there's only really two ways that you could feel like your midsection isn't flattening, and one of them is postural and the other is weight gain or carrying weight. Now I'll talk about weight gain first, or carrying weight first, and then we'll go on to posture after. Now if you're carrying weight around your midsection, then even though there's lots of information out there saying, yeah, to flatten your abs by doing this exercise and that exercise, the reality is you could have the strongest abs in the world, and because of the way our anatomy is set up, your abs go from your ribs to the front of your pelvis, that if you're carrying weight on the outside of that, carrying body fat even around your midsection anywhere, your strongest abs in the world won't show. So the only way to really resolve that problem is to do the proper amount and the proper type of cardio, and also to really pay attention to what you're eating, your daily intake. So when it comes to doing the right type of cardio, what you really need to do is you got to really make sure that 50% of all of your cardio is in zone 1. And by zone 1, if you haven't worked with me before, what I mean is that it's really just enough to get your heart rate up, and you're going for 30, 40, 60 minutes, and it's continuous. The other thing you need to do, the other 50% of your work, should be interval training. So you're starting in zone 1 and then you're increasing your heart rate within a minute or 2 minutes, something like that, and then coming back down and you're altering like that. Now 50 or 60% of the equation for keeping body fat off is what you eat. So no matter how much exercise you do, if you're really not paying attention to what you're eating, then you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. So really, if you have my guideline, then you can use my guideline, or if there's something else that you prefer, really you have to make sure that you're not overeating, you're eating healthy foods that your body can tolerate well, and really concentrate on that stuff. So the other part of it is postural. And this will come down to not necessarily how strong your abs are, but where your abs are strong. And what happens with some people is if they have really arched lower back, it sort of gives the presentation that you're carrying a little bit more weight in the front. And this is actually a common complaint. What you can do to change that is you can work on your lower abs. What it'll do is, if you're strengthening the muscles through here, it'll actually help you to tilt your pelvis back a little bit, flatten your lower back. You don't want to flat completely, but remove that excessive arch, and it'll make you feel like you have a tighter stomach, and your presentation will be a bit better, or what you're looking for. Now, one word of caution when it comes to that. If you have lived your whole life and you have a fairly arched lower back, and you don't have any back pain or any residual complaints because of that postural position, then really trying to make a huge change in your posture there could definitely make some changes in your lower back. So you want to have a slight change, that's fine. You can loosen your hip flexors and tighten your lower abs and sort of decrease that arch a little bit, and it'll give you that presentation you're looking for, but don't go crazy on it. Pay attention to what you eat, how much cardio you do, and make sure that all of the different sections of your abs are working properly to maintain your posture. So I'll attach two videos actually. I'll put one for lower abs and one for your internal weight belt, or your TVA, because when your TVA is strong enough as well, that'll help at least tighten your abs and give you the presentation you're looking for. Okay, I hope this really helps, and have a great day.